introducing yourself to the audience.
Okay, hi, I'm Mariam and I'm a nurse by profession. I'm currently working in Kuwait.
Mariam, what are your scores for IELTS and when did you receive the results?
Okay, I wrote IELTS Academic on 20th March and I received my results yesterday. My results is like the overall score is 7.5, listening 8, reading 7, writing 7.5, and speaking 7.
Such a wow score. I mean, every time you speak the score, I smile. That brings smile on my face as well. Of course, your family must be definitely happy and celebrating about your scores. So, what's the feeling, Mariam, after scoring such a good score?
After seeing my score, it gave me immense pleasure because it is a great moment for me because we struggle a lot to study even when we have a lot of work to do. Then when it pays off, you dance in joy. That was the feeling for me yesterday when it was released.
Mariam, there is one thing that I have always seen in all the achievers I've interviewed yet, that they were very consistent towards the classes, their assignments given, their work given, and of course their duties as well at the same time. That means they were managing a lot many tasks at the same time. So, what keeps you up every time? Because other candidates who are also struggling with their job duties and their dreams, of course, wants to know that how you balance all of them. Mariam, what was your secret?
To be there's no secret, but I will start off with my journey with Dynamic Group. I came across the five-step process of Dynamic Group through Facebook, and I contacted Dynamic Group. I had my orientation with you, ma'am, Hina ma'am,
Thank you.
and the story began from there. And I was allotted Sir Praveen as my tutor for IELTS. He was the person who had taken the classes for me. So the great contribution goes to you and the major portion taken by Sir Praveen that has motivated me a lot to take up the task very seriously. Even though my duty schedules were very tough during the lockdown time, I had 12 hours duty. Even when I did not attend the class, he made sure that I do my task properly and also motivated me. The thing that he always used to say that it is the potential that you have. If you practice, and it will come out and show out to everyone. So that words were very inspiring to me, and to be very sincerely saying that whenever I was facing any problem, I used to contact you and you were so approachable, so gentle in dealing with all my queries and supporting me. The way you treated me, I felt I'm not in an institution, but at home itself, where everyone is there to support me. So I am very
Mariam,
thankful
thank you
to
so much.
DHS, our, our dynamic group. They have, in every way, you have played a vital role in my success.
Thank you so much for the kind words, Mariam. In fact, whenever you come up with these kind of testimonies or whenever you come up with these kind of words, it is such a motivation that every time a candidate asks us a query at 1 a.m., we feel that this is our next superhero and we have to support him, of course, with all things we can do for him or her, of course. Okay, so Mariam, since you have scored such a good score, and I personally feel that definitely there is lot more to say. Do you have anything or any suggestion for the upcoming people who are going to prepare the IELTS academic for UK, and of course they are having the same dream shared?
Okay, those who attempt the exam, they have the exam fear. Even if we say we are very confident, we know all the tasks, exam fear is there somewhere in our whole mind and heart. So be
That's true.
calm and have the confidence in you that you can do it. There may be various struggles that come in between your way, but you have to make sure that you practice all the modules. The main important thing is that you go under exam schedule and the exam surface that the timing has kept and you are doing all the modules according to the timing makes you more confident and more marks you can achieve easily. when you are under exam schedule.
So, do you feel that playing mock test before the exam is, of course, quintessential when it comes to appearing the exam and having a good score probability, of course?
Yes, that's true. Having mock tests, taking more of the mock test was very essential. At my point, I was not able to take much of the mock test, but yet my trainer was so supportive to me. He gave me such a motivation, and he made sure even before I went for the exam, he made sure that he gives me the key points to always remember during the examination and be confident throughout the exam and don't panic. So he had been the words he used to say that Mariam, you are an excellent student. That just echoes in my ear every time, no? And I always say thank you to him for having faith in me. So everyone should have their self confidence and just boost up yourself that you can do it. So everything is possible.
So now things have been so serious. Just to deviate the mind, I would like to ask one question. Um, Three things that you find at DHS nowhere else.
It is the service that is rendered, means in our nursing field we say there should be a nurse client relationship. Here we
Right,
have a teacher and a student relationship. That is a bond that is so strong, you cannot leave from that place and just
right.
lag around to another area. This is a place you feel at home. So everyone should have a mindset that they should join dynamic group and have an excellent result.
Of
And
course, of
also
course.
what I feel is that your all over development is seen here, because not only the teacher is focused on your core modules that you are dealing with, they also motivate you. They make you so much confident in yourself that you feel that yes, what is difficult for me can be overcome. So that is also a very positive thing from dynamic that I have come across. And also the third thing I would say is this is a place you cannot find anywhere else. This has
That's
been a
really great.
wonderful place. Even 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 if you have not gained the marks that you wanted, they will not reject you. They will always accept you with open hands, and they will support you to come back to the level that you have always aimed for.
Thank you so much, Mariam. I'm really emotional towards your content. You, whatever you have said just now, it really means a lot for us. Right from the first conversation we had, Mariam, just started with your name, what's your name, and right now just like recording your testimony, it's really another level experience for me. And I am actually feeling that this is the life changing experience we guys are contributing to people, and of course you guys are trusting us for your goals, for your dreams, and we are trying our level best to make up to that level that we can definitely help you a lot. There are few secrets, Mariam, for every achiever. So what do you personally feel are your secrets to success?
The prime secret for me is prayer, because I give a lot of importance to prayer. What is impossible for man is possible for God. So the prime thing is have faith in God, have faith in yourself, and keep practicing. All the modules, keep practicing. Whatever I have done is through practice. In listening module, you set a time limit and do the listening and find out what is the mistakes that you are committing, and then re again do the assessment of that listening. Then you will understand, okay, this is the mistake I have committed, and then the next listening you will see yourself improve. In
Definitely,
reading,
yes.
there is there are various questions which have to be faced. It's a long passage in the academic IELTS, and you have three passages and 40 questions to do. So never panic, because always it is said the first one will be easy and the last one will be the tough. So vice versa, you can start the paragraphs, but you need to know the criteria and the way you have to deal with each of the questions, and always do it under the timing that is done in the examination. Like you have 1 hour, set it and then do it. Maybe the tough questions will be there, even if you don't finish it at the first time in the time limit, but you will next time make sure that, okay, the time is set, I have to complete it. That is a target goal that you have to complete. And writing, comes with practice. You have to find out different questions that come in IELTS writing, and then deal with the particular uh, writing session accordingly, and write with more vocabularies, more words that are not used so commonly. Always have making sure that you don't make any spelling mistakes, punctuations. These are all important aspects of writing that is evaluated during IELTS writing. So if it is kept in mind, that is great, and you can score well. Also for speaking, I guess I used to do, like, I didn't have everyday time to have a conversation with my tutor, like Praveen sir. So he made sure that I speak with my recorder on in my phone. I take a topic every day and I speak in the recorder. Or even if I don't have my mobile phone at my hand, I stand in front of the mirror and speak a lot, and I can hear my voice. So that gives me confidence in me to speak more. Also, I can understand where I'm hesitating, where I'm lacking of words, where I'm thinking a lot of time to take out words or to generate ideas to speak. So I can even correct myself at that moment also. So there are various techniques. These are my techniques that I use.
So, Mariam, there are times when we generally practice at the personal frontals for speaking in front of the mirror is okay, but when we appear for the interviews in speaking, and then people are having that exam fair, as you already mentioned, what are the suggestions for them to overcome that? And what should they have the feeling when they are appearing for the speaking test, because that requires a lot of courage and confidence to appear, and you have such a score, that means you can definitely recommend a few points to them.
What I will recommend, the basic thing is that more than verbal communication, non-verbal communication speaks a lot about a person during the speaking session, because it is a one-on-one session. So what happens is that when we are speaking, if we use non-verbal communication like blinking of eyes and not having an eye contact, direct eye contact, it shows that lack of confidence is there. Person is searching for ideas and not speaking with
Definitely.
vocabularies that are his own. Whatever that is already marked up and you are speaking, that also can be seen by the examiner during the speaking session. So be confident and make sure, even if you speak something blah blah also, make sure you have eye contact. That is the main thing. When you speak with eye contact, the person front of you will think, oh, this is also possible, means like that is true for that person.
Right, right.
Makes help. But when you don't get an idea, don't hesitate or stammer or wait for a long time. A gap that you give in that speaking gives you a lower score. Speak continuously. Use beforehand only, use some vocabularies in your mindset that can be used for speaking in different topics. So you can apply that and get a higher band score.
Definitely, Mariam. I personally feel that this will be of some help for the people who are actually scared of the speaking module in general, and they are generally having their feet getting cold when it comes to facing some kind of interviews. Definitely, this will be of some help. Mariam, as in you have already underwent the online training, do you feel that personally that online and offline has some difference to making the success of the people? Is it so?
No, basically, both the module of teaching has its own importance, because at the current situation and the scenario here and everywhere around the globe is not possible for having an teaching in the classroom setting. So this online module has helped a lot for me, and it is very much reachable to people who are far away from the home country. So going to a classroom and sitting there and studying and not scoring, and sitting for an online module that is flexible according to your timing, makes a much difference. And I should say hats off to Dynamic Group.
Thank you so much, Mariam. Even I know that it takes a lot of time when we are arranging the schedules for you guys, and the trainers are taking you like on individual frontals, the charge of like asking you where are you standing right now and taking the marks, all that stuff, then introspecting you that where are you standing right now, letting you know that yes, you should do this to remove the deviations. Of course, a lot more to go all above, but still we have that courage to take up everything on hand, and then we have such an achievers here to interview. That's the major result that's we are looking forward for. So last question but not the least is, see, right now at the DHS you have been undergoing the entire trainings for IELTS, and after such a good score, what I personally feel is I would like to know that what the current trainings at DHS is going on. Did you find it completely appropriate, or we need some improvements? I want suggestions from you.
Ma'am, I feel it very appropriate for all the students. The best thing about the training is that it is very flexible and people don't struggle in between work and studying. So that is the most important part that is dealt here. And every person is very approachable. I should say, when I started with you. You are still approachable at any moment. My trainer was Sir Praveen. He is any time available, I should say. At midnight, also, if you have a query in your mind, suddenly the bulb just sparks up and you just say, "Sir, I have a query." He'll get up and answer your query. But other institutions, I have never seen such things. I have never heard, I guess. Like at night, if you call someone, they might get angry. But here, I have seen a lot of dedication among the teachers and the trainers in, in a higher level. So it is very good.
So I always generally Mariam vouch on this that we have the trainers who have teaching not just as their profession but also their passion, and of course their gestures replicate that so well. So I even love about
Yes,
that
that's true.
particular thing. Okay, so Mariam, last thing that you need to tell us is that anytime later, the DHS students are appearing for the OET or IELTS, any special message you would like to give to them?
I would like to tell them to be always a regular for class, and any time of the day when they feel that they are lost or they have any queries, need not to hesitate. They can come anytime, knock at the door, and the door will be open by DHS.
Mariam, thank you so much for your kind words. I really enjoyed talking to you, and it's immense pleasure that we have such kind people interacting with us, sharing their experiences, and of course, your ideas and suggestions and recommendations would be definitely helpful for the people who are having their feet numbed when they are preparing for the IELTS exam. Of course, next, and we are looking forward for lot many achievers after you in the coming 2021, and congratulations all above for having such a wonderful score, working so hard. And now the time has come to celebrate and process for our UK and Ireland and your desired country. And we will, of course, celebrate, support you for that as well.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Mariam, take care. Bye bye. Thank you for coming and
Bye,
chilling
ma'am.
on time. Yes. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.